There's a chill in the air as we get into the middle of December. Just a reminder that we are leaving the wet season, going into the dry season. We're not fully there yet, but obviously over the next couple of weeks, you'll notice a drying trend. You can see a lot of that dry air. Most of the clouds that have been passing over Trinidad and Tobago have been those high-level, upper-level clouds. Up towards north, however, there is a trough pushing through, as well as an upper-level trough. So they have been seeing some cloudiness across Antigua and parts of Dominica. But for us here in Trinidad and Tobago, it should be mostly a clear night, just the occasional cloudiness pushing through towards the south around Trinidad. But for Tobago, it should be a mostly sunny start, but it could be just one or two passing clouds and maybe a sprinkle or two across the main ridge. Now, for those of you in the southern areas of Trinidad, there's still a bit of cloudiness running through here. Rio Claro, Guaraguari, Pinal up towards Muruga, still likely to see one or two showers as you go through the early part of your morning and possibly throughout much of Thursday. But towards the north, still just occasional clouds passing through. Most of those showers should be on the light to moderate side. But as I said, we are getting that drying trend as we get towards the middle and the end of December. Meanwhile, for those of you across the south coast, Guaraguari and Muruga, we'll keep a couple of those showers going through your mid-morning into the afternoon, and then conditions will settle by nightfall. Now, temperature-wise, we're still looking at a cool 22 degrees Celsius at Piarco, possibly dropping to 21 in Pinal and Caroni. We're looking for a high of 32 degrees Celsius in Trinidad as well as in Crown Point. But especially in those sheltered valleys, we'll likely see quite cool conditions overnight and possibly a bit of a chilly breeze first thing in the morning. Now, through Friday and Saturday, there's a lot more moisture to come by, maybe a few showers as well under the partly sunny skies, and that will keep temperatures still hovering about 30 degrees Celsius by day, and by night we're still looking at probably 23 degrees Celsius for the most part across Trinidad through Friday, Saturday and Sunday. But we could be seeing a bit more cloudiness for Trinidad on Sunday. Now, for fisherfolk as well as mariners, be mindful that we do have the spring tides in effect, which means that our tides will be higher than normal at times, as well as those northeasterly swells coming through. They are long period at 14 seconds, so we'll see some moderate choppy seas out there in the Caribbean, as well as for the Atlantic. 2 to 2.5 meters is expected, and the winds will be fresh times east-northeasterly at 15 to 20 knots as you go through your Thursday. So take note of the high tides, as it could be, as I said, higher than usual. Now, across the Eastern Caribbean, we've seen mostly settled weather, but across the western half, we still have those cold fronts coming through. One is set to leave Florida, dropping down into Cuba as well as into the Bahamas. It will likely bring a chill in the air as we get towards Havana as well as up towards Nassau, but down towards the south, maybe a couple of cloudiness and a couple of cloudy spells and some showers expected around Hispaniola and Jamaica. That is through late on a Friday and possibly into Saturday. But for us here in Trinidad and Tobago, we'll see mostly sunny skies tomorrow, but a few showery spells are still expected, but looking at a high of 32 degrees Celsius. So that's your weather, and that's it from me.